Hey everyone, Zaraz here from Casuals, and today I want to talk about the pity rate in Genshin Impact. As many of you might have heard, there have been some recent discovery after looking at accounts of whales who have pulled for tens of thousands of dollars as well as running some simulations. They have discovered that the pity rate and the chances of getting 5 stars on some banners is actually slightly different than what we thought. Now, if we come here in the actual page, it explains kind of what it is. Now, we have always been told that the probability of getting a 5-star character is about 0.6%, and that you're going to get a guaranteed 5-star character at least once per 90 attempt. Now, this is still true, but there was a Reddit post that has gone into details about that, and I just want to clarify some information to give you some extra tips on getting slightly better chances of pulling a 5-star when you are doing your own gacha pulls. So here is the Reddit post that I talked about, made by a kind hero. Of course, you guys will be able to see this post in the description if you want to go check it out further. It is a very in-depth and complicated post, but it basically talks about the fact that after looking at a lot of different people's roles, basically, this is the chance of getting a 5-star on all these roles. So you can see from 1, 2, 3 to up to 50, 60, 70, it's always about 0 point something percent, 0.5, 4, 3, whatever. But when you get to basically rows 76, the chances of getting a 5-star is now 20%, at 77, 13%, and at 78, 9%, and so on until it gets all the way to 90, which is super low. Now, what they have discovered is that basically you are going to have a soft pity that starts at 75. The chances of you getting to 90 to get a 5-star is actually super low. It's very rare that you're gonna have to go all the way to 90. Now, what does this mean for you when you're doing your rolls? It's pretty straightforward. Basically, it means that when you reach the 75th pull, you should only do single pulls afterwards. Because the thing is that if you do a single pull, that pull will have 20% chance of getting a 5-star on 76, 13 on 77, as I said a bit earlier, which means that if you are going to do a 10 pull when you are at this level, you will basically guarantee probably there will be one 5-star in that, but then after you've done that 5-star, it starts all the way back up to the old ratios, which means that when you're doing a 10 pull, if your 76th roll was going to get you the 5-star, every roll afterwards, the 9 other rolls that are into that 10 pull that you've just done, are going to have very low chances of giving you what you actually want. So it's slightly better. You will basically allow yourself to have the 5-star right away. And if you want to not pull on that banner anymore, for example, you want a Klee or you want a 5-star here, and then you don't want to spend on this banner anymore. If you did unlock the 5-star at 75 on a single roll, well, you saved up 9 rolls afterwards that you can put towards the next banner or this banner that you can roll instead. If your goal is really getting one 5-star on the banner and then waiting for the next one, you will save hundreds of Primogems this way, and they will give you a much better chance of getting the 5-star that you are deciding to get. Now, also keep in mind that this also exists for 4-stars, where the 8th draw will actually be something that has a higher chance of getting a 4-star. So this kind of shows us that doing single pulls, as some have said before, is actually slightly better in terms of statistics and in terms of wasting less if you don't want to pull forwards into banners after you've gotten something that you want. It is really something that to take a grain of salt and explore. It does not do the most massive difference, but single pulls seem to have a better odd of giving you what you want. Now, one thing to keep in mind for those who are waiting for Child or Zhongli or new characters in the banner like Xiao as well, and the other ones coming up, you want to make sure that when you are rolling on a banner and you do not want the character, for example, if I was going to do 70 pulls on the Klee banner and I did not get Klee because I want to make sure that my pity is going to hit the next banner, make sure to never ever go over 75 pulls, because your chances of getting the actual character from this banner instead of saving up for the next banner will be completely ruined. I would stop even at 70 to be honest, and even then you're cutting close, but I would really never go above 75. That is very important. Now, note that this also means, for those who are not certain about this yet, that pity does carry over. So if you do 70 pulls on the Klee banner and then you do 5 pulls on the Child banner that's going to come up, for example, well, the 6th pull on Child banner will have 20% chance of giving you Child or another 5-star. So that means that the pity does carry over, and this works the exact same for weapons, except that the rates are slightly different and slightly better in terms of weapon. They have a slightly different percentage, and same as this banner as well. It all works the same. The only difference might be the math behind it is slightly different in terms of weapons. So again, this is also to take with a grain of salt. It is going to be something that we are going to be looking further into, and more math is going to come out. People are going to do more and more roles and test this out. But really, if you want to refer to this post in the description, you can go and check it out for yourself. Now, it is just a thing to note that it is better to do single polls at certain times than it is to do multiple polls. And at 76, it's really when your 5 stars are going to come out. So really, just keep that in mind when you're doing your polls and try to plan for your next characters wisely. As always, guys, make sure to check out all of our video guides. We have really good character guides that have come out recently and a lot more coming out. So make sure to subscribe and go check that playlist out. We have over 60 different Genshin Impact videos, guides, tips, and all that stuff. And we have a Discord with over 1,000 people. We stream daily on YouTube and on Trovo. So make sure to come around, check it out, ask us questions, and hang with us. Thank you guys for watching as always, and we'll see you on the next video.